Assalamu alaikum scholars, you are listening to Ziaur Rahman. Scholar, today we have lecture number 51 and it's part 3. Today's lecture is about a sequence of statistical tests to run in SPSS and MOS software for quantitative studies. The previous lecture was about in which we have shown you this table that which kind of test you need to perform in SPSS and which type of test you need to perform in MOS. The very previous lecture is about a case study from the published article, which was my personal article, through which I have shown you some examples that what is the sequence I have applied in my article and got my paper published by using the SPSS and MOS software, and what are the sequence of these tests. Now today I am showing you my MS level thesis. This is my personal thesis of MS, in which I will show you today that what is the sequence of statistical test I have performed for acceptance of my thesis. So this is chapter number 4, results. The first one is the data screening test. Data screening is actually a test I have performed for missing data analysis. If there is a missing data, then there is a treatment for the missing data, and if there is no missing data, you need to proceed further. Scholars, in all these 3 lectures, the lecture which you are currently listening and the previous 2 lectures, I am just telling you about the sequence of tests which you need to perform in SPSS and MOS. How you need to run these tests, please listen the lecture number 51 completely, which is a complete guide for the use of SPSS and MOS software. So 51 lecture is consisted in 25 parts. There is a 25 lectures on lecture number 51. Similarly, the lecture 50 we have delivered for a complete guide about the use of PLS software. So in next lectures you will see that which may already have published, and you are able that you can find these lectures for listening. So demographic analysis and all these data normality tests and other tests, how to run these tests in SPSS and MOS software. So you are requested to please listen our next lectures for this purpose. After the data screening, I have jumped towards the descriptive analysis. And descriptive analysis is actually a demographic analysis of the respondents, the population which I have choose and their percentages towards the submission of the responses. So this is the respondents profile, and this test I have performed in SPSS. So there are 3 to 4 columns. Number 1 is demographic, which I have studied, and then there is a subcategory male female, and then there is a age brackets, and then there is a percentage. So this test is performed in SPSS software, and then there is a one-way ANOVA test. This is not mandatory test for the quantitative studies. If your supervisor is desiring that, you may apply one-way ANOVA test. And after the one-way ANOVA, I have jumped towards the model fitness. So this is the confirmatory factor analysis, CFA. Model fitness means the values of model fitness must be under the threshold values. What are the values? What are these values? These are the chi-square value, chi-square divided by degree of freedom, CFI, TLI, IFI, NFI, GFI, AGFI and RAMISA. And there are some thresholds for these values, and the values of these threshold, these tests must be within the threshold values. If your values comes under the threshold values, it means that your model is fit for the further analysis or to run the structural equation modeling. Then I have applied the test for validity and reliability, and this test I have performed in Gaskin statistical tool. This is the composite reliability, this is the Cronbach alpha, and this is the AVE mean, standard deviation, and these are my variables, and these are the values of their correlation, and the brackets which are showing in brackets or in diagonals are the square root values for the square root of AVEs. So this is the table for showing the correlation and then the reliability and the validity of the constructs. And then there is a regression analysis. I have applied the process micro haze for in SPSS software. The model fitness which I have shown you earlier, the model fitness The model fitness I have performed in MOS software. So you may all the scholars which are using the SPSS and MOS, they must use the the MOS software for showing the values of the model fitness. So MOS is used for this purpose, for to show the values of model fitness. And then there is a regression analysis in SPSS by using the process micro haze, and these are my results. You can I am able to show you my results in the which are available in the appendixes. So this is the picture for the model fitness, Meyerman model fitness. If I can show you in a small picture. So this is the picture you need to show for your model, and this is extracted from the MOS, and this is model fitness, and these are the regression analysis. There is some indirect analysis, and there are some mediation and moderation analysis. So all these tests I have performed in SPSS and MOS software. This is actually a sequence of, this is the first order CFA, because I have two variables which have second order latent variables, and this is a second order and this is a first order variables. So this is the way I have conducted my MS level thesis by using SPSS and MOS software. So the next lecture, scholars, will be about the how to conduct the demographic test in SPSS software. So you are requested to please listen the lecture number 51 completely for a complete guide on the SPSS and MOS software. Scholars, if you have not subscribed to our channel, you are requested to please subscribe it. Please click on like button if you like our video. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.